Hello math learners! Welcome to another session here in Math Learning with Sir Ash. This is still your free access math teacher Ash. And today, we're going to discuss the last part of our measurement conversion. We have already discussed the length, the mass and capacity, and the time. And today, we're going to discuss temperature. So, if you know how to convert temperature from one unit to another unit, then good for you. But if you don't, then finish this video and I will teach you how. But before anything else, hit that subscribe button and notification bell for you to be updated of these cool clear math videos just like this. Hello math learners, welcome to another session here in Math Learning with Sir Ash. Today, we're going to discuss the most essential learning competency-based lesson for quarter 2 of the grade 7 mathematics, which is all about measurement conversion of units for temperature. Question is, what is a temperature? Temperature will tell you the hotness or coldness of a certain scenario, object, or anything. The things that we use commonly in our day-to-day life in order for us to tell the temperature is the thermometer. And if we talk about temperature, there are 3 units that we will be dealing. The first one is the Celsius, degree Celsius. The second one is the degree Fahrenheit, and the third one is the Kelvin. Now, in degree Celsius, this is commonly used in our nation. Degrees Fahrenheit and Kelvin is commonly used in the European countries. Question is, how do we convert from degree Celsius to degrees Fahrenheit and vice versa, or even the Kelvin? Okay, the first is if you want to get the degrees Fahrenheit. The formula for the degrees Fahrenheit is 9/5 times your degree Celsius plus 32. Then, if your degree Celsius is unknown and you have a degrees Fahrenheit as given, what you will do is you just get the reciprocal of this fraction, 5/9, and then multiply it to the quantity of the degrees Fahrenheit minus 32. And finally, if you wanted to know about Kelvin, what you will do is you get first your degree Celsius, you just add it with 273.15. Now, I just like to emphasize, sometimes students have the confusion on what to use in this given scenario. Remember this, my dear math learners. What is written in the first or in the left side of the equation, that is the unknown, or that is the thing that you are finding. Okay? So, if you are finding Fahrenheit, then you use this formula. If you are finding Celsius, then you use this formula. And if you are finding for Kelvin, then this is the formula. Now, let us try some examples. Okay, math learners, we have here 5 examples. 2 examples from Celsius to Fahrenheit, 2 examples from Fahrenheit to Celsius, and 1 example from Celsius to Kelvin. Question is, how do we solve them? Okay, let's use first the easiest way, the Celsius to Kelvin. So we have here 42 degrees Celsius going to Kelvin. If you want to know what is the Kelvin, what you need to do is very easy. You just add the Celsius with 273.15. Since this is 42 degrees Celsius, so that is 273.15, 42. Now, you align it with the whole number because the decimal point of 42 is here. Okay? That is the rule in adding decimals. So, you bring down 15, and then you add this, 5, 11, carry 1, and you have 315.15 Kelvin. So, that is the answer for the conversion of Celsius to Kelvin. Easy, right? Now, how about Celsius to Fahrenheit? Now, in getting Celsius to Fahrenheit, we have here our formula, the Fahrenheit. Since this is the unknown, so we will be using this formula. How do we do this one? Now, look at the difference between the two. One has a quantity and the other has no quantity. What does this mean? It means that the Celsius will be multiplied first, then divided by 5 before adding 32. While here, you subtract first 32 and then you multiply it to 5 divided by 9. Now, we have 4 as our Celsius. So that is degrees Fahrenheit is 9 over 5 times 4 degrees Celsius, okay, plus 32. So you multiply this, 9 times 4, that is 36 over 5 plus 32. If you divide 36 by 5, you will have 7.2. Now, if you divide 36 to 5, you will have 7.2 plus 32. So that is 32 plus 7.2, and that will give you 39.2 degrees Fahrenheit. So the answer for this is 39.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Easy, right? Now, let's have this, 34 degrees Celsius going to Fahrenheit. The same concept, we have 34 as our degrees Celsius. You multiply that by 9, and that will give you 6, carry 3, 27, so 306 over 5 plus 32. Then you divide 306 by 5, that will give you 61.2 plus 32. So, 32 plus 61.2, that will give you 93.2 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is the final answer. Easy, right? So, our answer here is 93.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, question is, what if you have a Fahrenheit and you want to change it to degrees Celsius? Now, in solving degrees Celsius, first we need to do is we subtract it to 32, then multiply it by 5, then divide it by 9. How do we do that one? Let's consider the first example, that is 80. So we have degrees Celsius is equal to 5 over 9. That is 80 minus 32. So if we subtract 80 to 32, we will have 48. Okay? And then 48 times 5, that will give you 24. 240 over 9. Now, 240 over 9 will give you 26.6666. That will never end, so let's just put 67 degrees Celsius. Okay? So, 240 divided by 9 is 26.6666. If we round it off to the nearest two decimal places, that is 26.67 degrees Celsius. Easy, right? Now, let's go to 94.6. Now, for our last example, we have 94.6 minus 32. So, what do? Is we subtract first 94.6 to 32. So, that will give us 5 over 9. And then, the result for 94.6 minus 32, that will give you 0.6. And this will be 262.6. Okay? And then, you multiply it by 5. So that is 0, 3, then 10, plus 3, that is 13, carry 1, 30, 31, then the decimal point, that is 313 over 9. And then if you divide 313 to 9, that will give you 34.7777, it will never end again. So that is 34.78 degrees Celsius. So that is the very basic idea on how to convert degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, and degrees Celsius to Kelvin. These are the 3 units of measurement for temperature. Now, I hope you have learned a lot of things on this topic. So this is the time that I will challenge you whether you have understood our topic, and here it is. Okay, math learners, I hope you have a wonderful time in our discussion for today. This is still your free access math teacher Ash, and always remember, it is fun to learn mathematics if we are together learning. Thank you so much, God bless, and keep safe always. Congratulations, math learners, for arriving to this part of the video. If you think that this video have helped you, click that like button. And if you think that this channel can change the way you see mathematics, do not forget to click that subscribe button and notification bell. Thank you.